we have to talk about something that is killing the industry and punishing home buyers right now. Once again, we covered this topic nearly a year ago, and maybe perhaps we were a little bit too early to the party, but we did warn this would happen, and here we are late in 2016, and now it's a critical problem. Appraisals. Lenders, realtors, home buyers, and sellers, figurative kryptonite, killing or delaying deals like no others. And guys, I'm not kidding you here. I am really worried about this for a couple of reasons. The one big one being, I don't see any end in sight. I don't see a solution in the foreseeable future, which means if you think it's bad now, just wait, because it's about to get even worse. The other big reason is this. This isn't something that our two big trade associations are talking about. Where is NAR in this? Where's NMBA on this? We need these guys to be talking and working with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and all the regulators, hopefully pursuing a solution. This should be front page news for NAR and NMBA until it gets fixed. Heck, in my area, and I know it's different nationwide, appraisal turn times can be 3 to 4 weeks, with VA behind even that. 3 to 4 weeks? I mean, come on, the industry should be closing entire deals in 3 to 4 weeks. And here's the scary news again, guys. If you think it's bad, it's only going to get worse. Think about it. If you have a backlog issue, how do you unclog it? Well, you either open the faucet even more or remove some of the backlog. Well, we can't remove the backlog because that would mean canceling home purchases or refinance transactions. And we can't open the faucet even more because that would entail more appraisers coming into the industry. And we all know that ain't happening either. So only one thing can happen. The backlog gets even worse. And I'm not trying to be an alarmist here. Actually, yes, I am. It's time for action, and we need our leaders to lead in the situation. We need solutions. And like Mom always said, don't bring a problem without a solution. So here we go, and feel free to chime in below. How about we start by lowering the barriers of entry to become an appraiser? I mean, really, it seems like you have to have a Harvard master's degree to appraise a house, but you can sell or lend on it if you have a pulse and can pass a test. Let me remind you what it takes to become an appraiser. 75 hours of classroom time, another 150 hours to become licensed, another 210 hours to become a certified appraiser, and any appraiser that wants to work with a national agency must be certified on what's known as the National Registry, which means even more requirements. And guys, I get it, appraisals are important, but really, that's a gauntlet. Maybe we could find some balance here and back it down a little bit. Also, how about not second guessing these guys' every move? I mean, keep in mind what these folks had to go through just to be able to perform the appraisal, but lenders and underwriters, without even a smidgen of their training, second guess what these appraisers do on the regular. How did you come up with that value? I don't agree with that comp. I'm reducing your value. Oh, really? Then why did I take all the time to write a 50-page report just so you can tear it apart? I'm sorry, do you have 500 hours of appraisal training under your belt? No? Well, maybe you should trust the guys or gals that do. And hey guys, I get it. There are bad appraisals and appraisers from time to time, but you have to admit, it kind of seems like a flawed system when the highly trained professional can't have his or her work scrutinized by the untrained professional. And that doesn't mean that lenders and underwriters don't have a good understanding on what is needed on an appraisal. I'm just saying there's got to be a better way to trust the system. Another possible solution that has been talked about but never has rolled is some sort of built-in AVM for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. You and I both know that some properties just don't need a full appraisal. An AVM or a drive-by would be fine all day long, and you know it, especially in low loan-to-value situations. Crazy idea here? Maybe we could actually remove some of the backlog if we deployed the strategy. I mean, take out some of those 60 or 70% loan-to-value deals and watch the backlog get reduced massively. These are very secure loans and could be pulled from the massive backlog and roll with an AVM or drive-by. Again, call me crazy, but I think it works, and it would remove a ton of the backlog so we can get back on track. Okay, rant over for today, but we need to be heard on this. This show and this topic needs to be pushed to NAR and NMBA. Share, 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 and tag an appraiser and share this on their page. Tag a fellow realtor, loan officer, home buyer, and seller that has been affected by this issue. This has to get figured out. If you care about this and have been affected by it, then share it and be part of the solution. Or do nothing and just hope it gets better. Hey, also share your solution down below as well. We need to entertain several options here. We'll see you guys next week. This should be front page news for NAR and NMBA until it gets fixed. Duh. Duh.